Gotta put up that fucking mic stand again. Probably gonna like use probably gonna have to get another table. Me and my friends, me and my friends, me and my friends had, me and my friends had friends, man, me and my friends had. Fuck, I don't know. Man, me and my friends had a. Man, me and my friends had friends. My friends had my friends had Friends had it.
So they say all you gotta do is just keep streaming for like freaking months. I'm so not fucking sure how I'm gonna do this.
Friends had an awesome time. Had an awesome time playing. Awesome time playing. Awesome time playing Halo Infinite. Had an awesome time playing Halo. Awesome time playing Halo. 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 Playing Halo. Halo. Halo Infinite. Halo Infinite. Halo Infinite. Halo Infinite. infinite. And then Halo Infinite. And
Oh shit.
then
Oof.
And then all of a sudden, all of a sudden, all of a sudden, we were like, all of a sudden, we were like, and then all of a sudden, we were like, all of a sudden, we were like, and then all of a sudden, we were like, Halo Infinite, and then playing Halo Infinite, and then all of a sudden, like, all of a sudden, we were like,
Like, what was it, like fucking 2 or 3 streams that I did, and then I disappeared. I think that was like on my original series. Well, a lot of I'm not sure if a lot of shit happened, or I got burnt out. And after that, I saw that people wanted me to do this and that, and it was too much, and I just took a break from it. Went back to making boobies and titties on a fucking on my fucking Twitter account, because apparently that helped out a lot more, gave me a lot more fucking freedom. YouTube, you gotta sit in the goddamn box. I'm tired of sitting in the goddamn box. I'm tired of it. That's why I'm starting to make fucking edgy content and shit. I don't fucking care anymore. I'm sick of playing safe. Last time I played safe and kissed their ass, they fucked me over. That's what they did. They fucked me over really good. That's why I joined the non-safe for work community in the first place. Started being an outlaw and shit, because fucking bullshit. Like, you're gonna limit everybody to the point where they're gonna be stepping on eggshells their entire fucking life, and next thing you know, they get fucking tired of it and go somewhere else. That's what basically YouTube's at right now. Like, this place is unpredictable on, regardless of what the fuck you do. Animation, stop motion, fucking realism, or real fucking footage, doesn't fucking matter. They just think they can do whatever the fuck they want. So fucking tired of this fucking site. Like, I want to make original content, and if I can't make fucking original content and be happy, what the fuck's the point on being on here? Money ain't fucking everything. If you play GTA 3 and you actually fucking understood the fucking story, you would understand that, but you don't. I mean, someone probably does. Here's a stupid fucking idea. Start streaming out of the middle of fucking nowhere unless you're good at fucking something and see if shit happens. Keep doing it repeatedly over and over and over again until something actually fucking happens. Then come back and tell me how it went. See if that actually got you something. I mean, you can fucking eat fucking, what is it? Fucking ramen and get fucking millions of views because this fucking algorithm doesn't understand fucking talent. It only understands, oh, this person has this many views, so we're going to give them even more subscribers because they got a lot of views and they got a lot of watch time of someone eating fucking ramen noodles. It's fucking retarded, but hey, we're fucking you. But hey, we're fucking YouTube. Give me a fucking break, dude. Give me a fucking break. Like, I'm starting to not give a shit anymore. Like you worry about so much shit. You just like, why the fuck am I here? Then you get fucking depressed and shit. Just fuck all that nonsense, you know? Just fuck all that bullshit and just do a fucking Hail Mary. You saw what happened with fucking Elden Ring. That shit's the shit now. Everybody's fucking talking about it. Everybody's fucking playing it. I'm thinking even if people aren't here, at least when people what is it? When it gets uploaded and viewers come to see it, I'm gonna start talking from the beginning because apparently there's a lot of shit on my mind. Because I don't know, I guess I like to talk and I like to say stupid shit and I don't give a fuck what YouTube thinks. Hey, Susan, do me a favor and shove every copyright claim you gave people, print it out, and shove it up your ass. Print it out on a nice HD paper with a whole bunch of text and just shove it right up your ass. Because that's what the fuck you're doing to us. You fucking bitch. I don't care if someone says, oh, I'm going to cancel you because you said this shit 10 fucking years ago, and I'm gonna fucking cancel you. Oh, I'm shaking in my laser's shaking, dude. Oh my god, you're gonna fucking cancel me? Kiss my fucking ass. I don't give a shit because the world is a shitty place and I already learned how to suck it. Like my brother said, embrace the fucking suck. Like, I don't give a fuck anymore, man. I don't give a fuck anymore. That's why I do what I do now. I don't fucking care anymore. You put me on fucking eggshells. You make me walk on fucking eggshells. And now you think you can say all this other shit. Oh, and then you got fucking Square Enix and shit saying, we're gonna make this terms of service thing, and it's gonna say all this shit, and even if you follow it, we're still gonna fuck you over if we want to or not. It depends on how much money you're gonna make. If you're wasting our time, we're gonna fuck you over. Hey, doesn't that sound like something familiar? That sounds like fucking YouTube. Give me some of that Joker laughing gas. Like being safe and shit. Who the fuck cares about being fucking safe? All it gets is a fucking pole thrown straight up your ass, and basically no one's gonna come and you got that, and that thing's to represent all the shit you can't do because you have all these followers and such and shit, and if you make a company look bad, then you have to feel bad about your fucking self. Like, come the fuck on, dude. I can have $1 million, donate that shit to all the fucking charities in the world, and even if I am going to be called a piece of shit for all I care, or a giant douche, I don't fucking care, because at least I gave my money to people and I didn't hawk it up just to go and buy some ramen or to fucking spend it on a bunch of useless shit. At least I gave half of that money to fucking charity. So I don't care if you call me a piece of shit. At least I did my part of the bargain. At least gave a shit about people. When you got millions of other YouTubers who don't really give a shit. But they get a lot of money. But I'm the one being called a piece of shit because of something I did 10 years ago. Man, fuck you. It's an easy out situation. Like I was saying, putting up that update about we have these things that we're doing, but we don't really have nothing to really say or show for it. So yeah, I should make a animation based on 343 talking a lot of bullshit out of their mouth, and like they am I don't know. I'm just like saying, we're sorry that you guys don't enjoy the game. We're having a very hard time here at our headquarters with shit. And we don't really want that to get out to the public, so we're going to delay the game. I know it sounds stupid, but hey, the top head said that we could, so we're like snorted out of our fucking minds and shit, so yeah. Try disconnected. Please wait while we try to reconnect you. You're a piece of shit. This animation's gonna take at least, what is it, like 3 days? 3 days or so, because I got my non-safe for web community stuff growing. I mean, I'm getting like major followers over there. And then I got this on top of that, so I'm probably gonna watch Better Call Saul. I'm like on like what, season 2 of Better Call Saul, so I'll put that on while I make this, and then I'll probably I gotta work actually tomorrow, so probably by the time I get back I will make a stream of me doing the exact same shit of me working on this. Yeah, working on this, and then I still have to like work on the non-safe for web stuff because I got these 2 titty girls I gotta work on. Yes, I said titties. Fuck you. I'm starting to sound like fucking Rick and Morty burping and shit. No, it's Rick. It's Rick, not Morty. Morty's the pussy. He's the little small pussy boy with the coconut head from like the boy basically called Coconut Head from Ned's School Declassified.
Playing Halo Infinite.
And then I'll probably make myself doing animated in the future, probably do animated vlogs again, because apparently I got a lot of shit on my mind. I plan on making more edgier content, people getting their heads blown off and shit. Stuff that I should have made back in like fucking 2015, but I didn't because I was a fucking pussy, because I was listening to YouTube and their bullshit. So yeah, that freaking sucks. I didn't realize how shitty YouTube could be until 2017. That's when everything. That's when I. That was my last. That was the last final straw. That's the straw that broke the fucking camel's back with their bullshit. At least for me. Now, of course, after this stream, they're gonna probably send me something on my Google Gmail and say, you cannot use this music, or this music has been claimed because such and such and such and such. I don't give a shit. I literally blocked fucking YouTube from sending me that shit. So the only thing I actually see from them is inside of my studio, inside of the YouTube Studio app.
Infinite. And then all. And then.
Now, of course, some of you probably like saw the stop motion stuff that I have, and I have like a lot of figures and shit because I had this like strange addiction to stuff, certain things. But I'm starting to like use that for like other stuff, non-safe for web work. But I've seen like freaking wackos, dude. I've seen wackos do some shit with toys that I'm not even gonna talk about. But it's some really weird shit. I thought the stuff I did was weird, but no, these guys take the cake when it comes to weirdness, man. But basically, I plan on like doing something with the dolls and stuff that I have for stop motion, and trying to make like something edgy or whatever. I'm not sure, because stop motion is really, it's a pain in the ass because you have to make everything. You have to make everything yourself. You don't really have to, but I choose to because it saves a lot of money. Because if you think about it, you're basically like your own like film studio in a way, production studio. So yeah. And then someone told me on YouTube from a tutorial, oh, you should just use sticky putty and a fucking arm rig to make your character fly and shit. I did that, and the sticky putty just fell off. I don't know what the guy did. I don't know if he used like fucking super glue or shit, but it didn't work. God damn. This is why I don't like doing the other way around. Basically, copy and pasting, copy and pasting, copy and pasting.
Playing Halo Infinite.
Which is mostly over here.
Man, me and my friends had an awesome time.
I mean, it looked like anime mouse, but that's literally what the fuck they did. They copy and paste those mouths, and they've been doing this this is almost like a fucking tradition in a way of what they did, where they just but they also, what I did notice is they went and I'm gonna make a shitty mouth here, but what they also did was they also made it tiny. That's not a very good way to put it, like that, I guess. And then they made it like smaller, and then they did something with the timeline, I guess they have, and mixed it up. It depends on I guess how they did it, in a way of doing their thing. Okay, for a short animation, you want to make sure the audience is basically still grasping on to what you're doing. So I'm gonna not lie. This looks like shit, and I think someone would easily click off the fucking video as soon as they see it. But I don't know, because I have fucking 3,000 followers, but half of that doesn't even come and look at my new stuff. I don't know what the fuck's going on with the algorithm and shit. I don't fucking care. I'm trying to do like a fucking Dr. Doom type shit, coming back on some vengeance type shit, like MF Doom.
Man, me and my friends had an awesome time playing Halo.
Maybe like a boing, like an exaggerated part.
Me and my friends had
an exaggerated part where he like goes into the pose, like right around here.
Me and my friends had it.
And then people be like, "What the fuck is he doing?" Like when I, like that. Well, basically, just to help find where the fuck you want to put the next pose, and that way, you have like some interesting timing on stuff happening, but it depends on the person. For me, I chose here because when he says like that, it should be like a big expression, like exaggerated expression going into the little expression, sort of like an explosion in a way.
Awesome.
Like it takes up these amount of frames, and if I don't like how many frames that is, I will go back in and edit that to how many frames I actually want it. So from basically putting in this blank space, I go in and I mostly work in 2s, but I'm also starting to work in 1s, but that's when I want something to look all flashy and speeding and blah blah blah, going fast like fucking Sonic and shit, and I think that helps. And I'm not sure if I said in the vlog, but back in what is it, before I started working, okay, yeah, it was somewhere September to November. I was at this art school, and I paid like $239 for the class. And this piece of shit, and I'm gonna call him a piece of shit because he fucking deserves it, he acts like he's all high and mighty, like he knows what he's doing and so forth. Okay, you act like you have a broom stuck up your ass, so you must know some shit, right? Okay, so basically, I'm sitting there waiting for him to say some shit. He goes into basically talking about panels and comics and shit. But guess what? Here's the funny fucking part. He doesn't want to talk about being a fucking teacher. He wants to act like he's the shit. So he basically talks about comics, Marvel comics, DC comics, and he just keeps going on and on about comics because of the other guys. Sorry, that's my watch. And I'm sitting there. I'm here to fucking learn. I'm not here to fucking chat and shit. If I want to chat, I'll talk to the fucking students. But I'm not even there to talk to the fucking students because I'm here to learn something that I don't even fucking know. Spoiler alert! I know almost every fucking thing that guy is talking about. So not only is he boring as all hell, but he wasted my fucking time and he wasted my fucking money on his bullshit. Like, all the students are doing now is just talking about how movies or comics and shit. And then sometimes he talks about style, but then they go back on to just talking about whatever. And I'm like, dude, I came to your fucking class all this time trying to be your fucking teacher's pet and shit, but you're not teaching me anything. People look at my stuff and they're like, why is he even here? Because he's probably like a lot better than us. Because I thought that the teacher would actually have something that I might want to learn. But no, I'm just like learning the same shit. learning the same shit all over again. Like, listen, if you're gonna charge me this amount of money, I should at least be getting something out of this that I don't know of. Like, sure, you're teaching me how to do panels and all this other stuff, but you're not really teaching it, because you're going straight into something I don't want to talk about, which is comics and stuff, and you do that throughout the whole time, and next thing you know, class is over. The bell rings, class is over. And we're still here talking about this shit. Like, dude, I didn't pay to be in the Mile High Club. I didn't spend almost $300 to just waste my time. Not only to the point where I'm coming into Philadelphia, and that's where it is in Philadelphia, and risking almost my life because crime is like ridiculous over in Philadelphia right now, and you're just wasting my time with bullshit. Like, no one should have to pay that amount of money, and you're supposed to be a professional. This guy's like probably like my age, or like 33 or 35, and he's charging this amount of money just to waste my time. I mean, from everybody else's perspective, they're probably saying that he's the shit, he's legit. I don't know, man. I think you literally wasted my time. That's why I walked off the campus and I just left. I didn't go back since. It was a waste of my time. Listen, and also, if I'm going to go back to getting off subject, but if I'm going to go back to like going into, what is it, Blender and doing 3D, I'm going to have to work on babes. Even though I like working on babes, but I like also working on guys too. No homo. But it's good to like work in all these categories, but when it comes to just working on girls, even though that's what a lot of the 3D artists work on, I think now, because a lot of youngsters want to see boobies. It's really funny when I say that, because I feel like I'm a fucking mature asshole, but I am pretty much, so I guess it sums that up. This is not as exaggerated as I want it to be. So yeah, moving shit around and doing all this nonsense that I'm doing, it helps. And I can't really see myself for the life of me charging people to learn what I learned. I mean, I'm not at the point. Yeah, I think that will work. So it's like getting all up in your face in a way. I'm also like working out now. I don't got man titties, thank God. I mean, I did have man titties, but I totally got rid of them. Yeah, I think I can get used to this talking to myself thing. I mean, I should be, but I just don't. But in a way, it affects me when I'm voice acting. Like, I want to sometimes voice act, not even recording, and then I'm just like, I'm too scared to do it, because like I had this like thing. Nobody's been talking really about my voice acting. It's just something in my head that just be messing with me, and yeah, so it really sucks. And I think it's just because of just who I am in general. I'm not really sure what it is, but back in 2015, I used to just be really off the rocker. Didn't really worry about shit, maybe because I was young, but 27 now, was like what, 20 at the time. So That doesn't really look like. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So yeah, like I'm 27 now, and I was like 21 then. But I think it was also at the time when I had companionship. Well, not companionship, friendship relations and such. So it made it a lot easier to do things. I mean, everybody else talks about me and my trainer, we were talking, and I was like, it's like I'm like thinking like, hey, I should probably like get back into being basically me with just talking to myself or so forth until like I probably gain like an audience. He was like, yeah, man, you should totally freaking do that because you're like really talented and such, and people will listen, and you probably like gain an understanding with your followers. So I think so here I am doing it, I guess. But in a way, it's like therapeutic because even though nobody's talking and I'm like just here by myself, in a way, until like people start texting and being like asking questions, it's like therapeutic in a way. And that's how it was when I was doing my voice acting, regardless if it was terrible or not. Like, it was just therapeutic. It helped me to like deal with what I was dealing with at home or at work or whatever, because I loved it to voice act. I loved it to like imagine myself in like this world, and now I pretty much made my own lore and shit, but it doesn't feel the same when you stop. I mean, like, you go one day, you go like for months without voice acting, and if you enjoy it, and then you stop doing it for months on end, you don't even do it when you're playing video games or on the mic with people. You just act like yourself, and you try to hide that inner you, that creative you of yourself, because you don't want to be weird. You don't want to be called a weirdo or whatever the reason is. And then you go one day back to trying to do voice acting, and you just can't because you're too scared. Or if you try, it just doesn't sound right. It doesn't be right, and it sucks. And then you, after that one take, you stop, and you're like, I'm not sure if I can do this anymore. Then you start going into a mental depression, and then you start having all this other shit happen, and then it's like game over. It's like you just stop believing in yourself. Voice acting is a part of me, believe it or not. I like to do what I like. I like to voice act. I like to play characters. I like to make up worlds. I like to make up scenarios. It's been with me since I was a kid, believe it or not. And I've always had a major strong creativity when it comes to thinking. I can watch a show and just get ideas from that. I can watch or listen to music and just gain ideas. I have music playing in the fucking background because it helps me not to worry about shit. It helps me not to be negative and all this other shit. I mean, I've always been listening to music when I animated back in 2007, even though those things were probably shit, but it was basically me. Just being me, you know? And then when you get hit with society, and then you start to worry about all these limitations and shit, you just stop being you. You stop believing in what you believe in and start following other people and shit. But yeah, I guess that's how society works at times. But because I think of my loneliness, it helped me cope with my voice acting. It helped me cope with everything. With stress, with loneliness, with depression. It helped me get through all of this, all the bad times in my life. My creativity has saved my life probably more than once. And I'm not just saying that to be a smartass. I'm saying that from the heart because my whole life I've been a creative person. I've done stupid shit that that would make people cringe, but I was happy at the time. At least I was happy. It didn't matter who was looking at me. It didn't matter who was saying shit to me. My stepdad, when he was around, he would be like, "Boy, you better stop talking to yourself. You look like a damn fool." He had a deep voice, so. And I still believe to this day, even though I'm working at a place that I don't like to work, and I don't like my scenarios, and I don't like my events, I still believe that I can become one with the industry, and I think that's what keeps me going. Even when I'm down and I give up at times, I have dreams about me being that thing that I thought would never be possible, and I just keep. And if I stop doing what I do, I dream about it, and I'm like, I have no choice but to make this work. I have to make this work. This is my calling. I have to do this. It's like a destiny in a way. Ever since I was young, I always had visions of myself creating amazing things for people, entertaining people. Maybe that's why Matt doesn't talk to me anymore. Maybe because him streaming, I guess, is a way of him being therapeutic with his Amazon job. You'd be surprised what people go through. And when it came to my trainer, he really helps with me. Not just in fitness, but just helping me get through life in a way. Because we understand each other, we have a lot of stuff in common. And it's really gonna suck when he leaves. This ain't even about the money, man. It's not even about the money. I mean, if I had the money that that bigger YouTubers probably have, I probably wouldn't know what to do with it. Like Heath Ledger's Joker said, I'm just a wild dog. I wouldn't know what to do with a stick if I caught it. Probably hear the dogs upstairs. My mom went and got a cat when I was at residential, and I'll probably save that for another time, but the residential part. And when I was at residential, she went and got this cat. His name was Sunny. And when we got the cat, she said it was a stray, and I'm like, ah, shit, it's a fucking, you know what a stray is. It's one of them cats. For those who don't know what a stray is basically something that's been nurtured outside of a household, if that's safe to say. There goes barking again. I'm actually starting to get a SIM card reader, because years ago, I think in 2017, I had friends that I used to be in contact with, and I was no longer in contact with them after I shattered my phone. After Instagram woke me up one time and they removed some of my non-safe web content. I don't know why I thought putting non-safe web content on Instagram was going to be a good thing, but I was wrong. It's not. Especially with fucking what is it? Facebook being a total ass to everybody, limiting people and shit on what they can do. It's like prison in a way. It's taking like 30 no 10 me and my fitness partner, we were talking about me getting so freaking buff and doing another face reveal when I'm like famous, and it's really hard to focus. Damn it! I lost the fact of what I was saying. I lost what I was saying. Shit. I know it was something. No, really, I fucking forgot what I was going to say. And then next thing you know, I'm gonna look at the fucking preview of the stream, and then it was like, oh shit, yeah, that's gonna suck. Let's just hope I don't really have to look back at this stream. But yeah, it's very therapeutic in a way. I mean, to be really honest, I think that's what people just sometimes come over to streams for. They just want to like just chill, listen to some music, and sometimes just listen to someone chat with the stream. Did I really just do that? I see Zariel, another animator. He uses Toon Boom Harmony, and I used to use Toon Boom way back when I wasn't really good at it, so don't try to look up anything that I did on there. But I liked how it was working for him. He used, like, I don't know if there was a stabilizer in Toon Boom Harmony. Someone will probably say that in the future, hopefully. But he was using a stabilizer, and he wasn't getting any shaky lines. I have something to basically show what I mean, but I can't, because if I do it, YouTube is going to get at me for real. It's part of a non-safe for web.
Awesome time playing.
Is it me or is that too fucking slow? Yeah, they're gonna get at me about it, so I'm not gonna show it.
An awesome time. Friends had an awesome time playing Halo Infinite.
This animation just was of me. Basically, I wanted to animate something. I don't know. I got the inspiration for some reason, and I thought I'm always talking shit about Halo Infinite not having content, so how about I just make a little short animation on my pain and suffering of why there is no content. And so I decided to basically be like, me and my friends are having an awesome time, but for some reason we're like, where's the fucking content? So yeah, that's basically the animation. And I was thinking like just having the Heath Ledger Joker meme and a pic of their the update of their last update, and of them and their excuses just showing up as I'm saying where's the fucking content. And I think that would be like a funny like punch to the scenario of the animation.
Friends had an awesome time playing Halo Infinite.
Yeah, so I didn't get to the yelling part. I disappear at the yelling part because I think the thing would show itself. It would show itself and literally show the joke. So basically I'm talking about it and then I show, as I'm yelling, the updates and stuff. I think the thing that really upsets me about Adobe Animate is you're making me pay $30, but the fucking software crashes. And not on top of that, this might not be an issue for anybody else, but I use a program called Lazy Nezumi Pro. You can get it for like I think $10 or $20. I'm not really sure. I totally forgot. And you have to renew it, which some people don't tell you. If there is somebody who talks about this, you have to renew it every year. So I use that because Adobe doesn't have a stabilizer. I think they do. I don't know why it's all it's right. I'm thinking it's like this thing here. No, I'm wrong. I thought there would be something here, but it's not. So let me see. Maybe if I switch over. No, because I don't know why this is grayed out, but it is. Let's say Shift B. If you're working like with cutout animation, you can get Keyframe Caddy Pro, which will allow you to like swap your thumbnail symbols. That's what we call them, symbols. And symbols are mostly good for like loops, but that's pretty much it.
Awesome time playing Halo. Halo.
Shit, it's getting close to that time. So basically I have to go and do another stream on another site for my non-safe web audience at 5, so I got like at least an hour left being on here. Who knows, maybe we'll get lucky. I'll get lucky and we'll have at least probably six people watching. Get some like little comments and stuff. People have some questions. I can't really make a lot of content because I got one side of live non-safe for web, another side for live, which is my job, and then you got YouTube. So it makes trying to be on this site a bit hard. Make them bounce a little bit. It looks like you will need surgery, my friend. Don't worry, I'm a professional. I gotta look at more references, because if I don't, whoever said references are bad, you're a fucking jackass, and you probably draw like a fucking idiot. No, not really. You probably draw good, but you probably don't know how to actually explain to people that references that are actually good. Shit, man, you use fucking reference every day. You may think that you're being imaginative, but everything is literally reference. Anime's reference, cartoons are reference. Hell, you can have a car and you can just look at it and that's reference right there. Don't say, oh, I drew this car out of my own brain and it came from my own imagination. No, it didn't. You remembered the fucking car parts and you fucking drew them. Or you're over exaggerated the car parts and you automatically think you created a new car. Everything has reference. Everything is stolen. Everybody's a thief. They're just really professional at it. Looks like we got like 0 people left. But I want to just keep going because I got like at least an hour. Let's hope nobody else shows up. I mean, people can show up, but you know.
Had an awesome time playing Halo. Halo Infinite, and
I wish I did have like a regular black voice though. My voice is like, in a way, it's like white. But I've also met other dudes that black that talk like they're white from a phone call. You probably wouldn't even know. They come over to your door, step one time, you become friends with them online or something. You invite them to your house for dinner or some shit, or for a game of D&D. They're like, oh shit, you're fucking black. You'd be like, hey guys, and then the guy's like, oh my god, you're fucking. It's like, oh my god, you're fucking black. Dude, he's fucking black. Jesus, man, I thought you were white. Oh shit. I got fucking tears in my eyes. I can't see shit. 1 second. I gotta take off my hat and shit. Oh god. Okay, this is going at least 5 p.m. and then I'm out. Then I gotta go to the dark side of the web. Join the dark side. Do it. The only thing I remember, I was watching. There's this guy called It's a Gundam, and he's funny to some people, but he's not really funny to me. But he was talking about this guy called Dark Side Phil. This guy's a real piece of shit. Real piece of shit.
Halo Infinite.
That's two. See how fast it is.
Playing Halo Infinite.
Like, you can't even tell if there's motion. You can't. You can't tell if there's any motion. It goes whip like that. I am so going to turn those ray ears on. I don't know what the heck I was thinking, because spring has been weird to me at my location. Like, first off, it's nice out, it's sunny, sunshine everywhere, sunshine and fucking rainbows, and then all of a sudden it's Mr. Blue Skies. And for some reason I think that everything's good. So I unplug all my radiators, I cleaned up my bedroom, and next thing you know, I got fucking runny nose, and it's because my dipshit dumbass self managed to not plug up the radiators.
Infinite. Halo Infinite.
And about Square Enix on their terms of service thing, I can't play Stranger's Paradise, so I can't really get the experience of chaos. Well, I actually can play it. I can't stream it. But everybody wants to see chaos.
Halo Infinite.
Jesus. It's only 2 frames. I think I can make it work. I think I can make this work. I think another reason it was really difficult, but back when I was making parodies and stuff and this channel was booming like nobody else's business, let's see, I used to have people commenting and stuff and giving me tips and stuff, and I was like, I was too young to actually handle it, so there was a lot of pressure right there too. I didn't really feel safe, but at least now I feel like I'm ready. I feel like I'm ready to accept people and express myself like I'm doing now, and just make these streams of me animating but also talking, sometimes to myself and sometimes hopefully in the future some people, I guess, talk back. But back then I was just too scared to I was still like getting used to everything at the time. I wasn't really ready for that type of pressure, but with a lot of experience underneath my belt now, I think I can be ready to get back into the fight. Round 1. No, actually it's round 2. I really wanted to do something for Matt Burrito. I call him Matty Taco, that's what I call him. But I wanted to make a thing for him. Well, no, not a thing. I wanted to be a voice actor, one of his voice actors for his next animations. I don't care if he made me the villain, I don't care. I just wanted to, like, I mean, he got like a little thing of me saying burn the witch for like Pokemon Rubier Part 3. I think it's Part 3. And sometimes I just hear myself in that, and I'm just like, God, I could have done better. I could have done so much fucking better than that.
Halo Infinite.
Oh, you know what would be also really better? Instead of using the Joker, I will use I'll make like a Halo Spartan being inside that pose. Yeah, and show the update. Yeah, that'll do great.
Halo Infinite.
But really, I want to get away from my job and make this like my actual day job. Entertaining people. Because that's been with me for a long time. I've always wanted to entertain people.
Halo Infinite.
Oof, that's not looking great. Picks up the lip sync.
Halo Infinite. Halo Infinite. Halo Infinite. Halo Infinite. And then
Ah shit, come on.
and then
Everything's out of whack.
all of a sudden, like
This is probably gonna take longer to do.
playing Halo Infinite, and then all.
Let's see. So basically, if you're wondering about the colors, it's for basic detail. So if you put everything in, let's say, red. I mean, this is easy to understand. This is easy to completely understand. You see there's a shirt there. You see there's pants, all that other stuff. Now, I'm going to undo all that, and I'm going to make another character, and I'm going to make him with certain details that you won't be able to really see. How should I do this? Okay, so let's try a hairstyle, right? I'm going to make this character really quick. Make him mad, I guess. I like making mad characters. Okay, so this is looking like a girl, so I'm gonna make her a girl. Give her boobies. Okay. So we got a character that's basically that's red. So basically I'm gonna put another layer, and then I'm gonna try to make a very complicated hairstyle, I guess. It's gonna be all completely red. for a jacket makes shit complex. Okay, I think that's complicated enough. Hold on. Okay. So you got everything red, and if you go into, say, try to like basically make this black for a second. And you say you want to like go in and try to get all these details. Now, for me, this is a bit straining on the eyes. So it's like everything's merging with one another, so sometimes depending on the character it can get very complicated. So it's like Dark Souls in a way. So the best thing to do when it comes to like a very complicated piece, especially if you got multiple characters, is to change the colors. So we got all the details here, everything's in red, and it's like just fucking with you mentally. The best thing to do is to turn that shit blue. If you're working with, let's say, one character. But let's say I have my character, my avatar, and I want to basically have him. I'm gonna just move him for a sec. This is gonna damage the entire animation. Let's say I want him right here, right? And it's all animatic, part of the animatic, which is basically the rough animation before you do the animation. And you basically go in. Well, first off, it looks like a fucking mess. Let's be real. So I got red in my avatar, right? And I got red here. So it's just, and also, as you can see, it is messing, regardless of the blue details, it is messing with this. It's all splashing together. So if you wanted to like you could try to get the shirt and the details, but you're gonna have a hard time, especially if you're zoomed in, doing your ink work, and you're just gonna get lost in all the details. Especially if I wanted to like say I have like a shiny fucking sun, like I'm a fucking hippie or some shit, but I'm not. And you can't really do it because it's a whole fucking mess. So basically you go in and shit. Let me see if I can do something. You would change those colors from these colors. So if I don't want to change my avatar, I'm gonna leave him how he is, but what about the person in the back, right? So Jesus, I gotta get a fucking water bottle. My throat's on fire right now. You go in, and since you don't want this to merge with this, because they're not supposed to fucking merge, you just go in, if you have all your details on a different layer, and just change it to a different layer. Now, of course, this is highlighted. It's bright as fuck, so you're not gonna see it, so turn down the brightness. And then go into this, and turn that probably purple, or dark purple or something. You can use black too. Now, it may not make sense right now, but it makes it a lot clearer if you pay very big close attention to the colors. You can see the details from one character from another. This is not going to be easy. I'm going to tell you right now. It took me a while, but as long as you understand like the colors and you try to like let's say, okay, so remember everything was all shitty when it was all the same colors, blue and red. But because I changed her colors, fucking dogs are barking. Since I changed her colors, I now can easily go in, and I'm not going to use that, but I can see the fist more clearly. I'm just going to draw it like shit because I'm not even supposed to be doing inking. But I can see the character I can see his fist, I can see his arm. So I can, like, regardless of this person being here, as long as I focus on the colors, I'll be able to ink this guy completely easy. Same thing applies to backgrounds. You do not want to have your background colors with the character, because if it is, it's going to get all messy and then you're not going to know what the fuck to do. Basically, for example, let's say we have I'm going to delete this shit completely later. So let's say we have a city. We have a city right here. It's complete horse shit. I don't care because this is an example. And let's say we have it all red, right? So let's make everything, all the details, everything's all going to be red, right? Sign, windows, doors, windows, doors, windows, doors, and let's say there's a car here. Okay, so you got all that right there, and let's say there's like maybe this is suicide. Okay, so we got our guy here, right? Now, if I was new to this, I'd be like, what the fuck is this, right? So, and I'm only saying that because it does look like a what the fuck situation. That's what we'll call it. And because of how shit looks, you're like, what the fuck? You don't know where the fuck shit is. You can say that you can't see, let's pretend that you can't really see the details of the buildings. You can't see the fucking car there. You probably think it's part of the payment, and it's not part of the payment. It's a fucking wreck. So basically, to fix all this shit up, you basically just gotta apply what I said last time, which is change up the colors. So basically, I'm not even gonna make another layer because I'm gonna delete this shit. You want to change all of that shit to a different color. Hey, I can see the fucking car now. Ain't that fucking great? Sarcasm. And let's say this guy is now fucking blue. Alright. Now, this can also, I think you can also apply this to, I'm not gonna say that I know this, but I think you can also apply it to not TV Paint, Toon Boom Harmony, if you're using Toon Boom Harmony, and so forth. But if you have like a lot of details, if you want to keep that shit, you would put it in blue. But what about your foreground characters? Because also that's going to mix in. So basically what you want to do is change that to either green or a different color. It can't be the same color because it's going to be mixing in and you're going to have a lot of problems. So all of that shit right there, I'm going to go into my lasso tool and I am going to change all that shit on purpose to fucking dark green. Hey, I can see clearly now that the fucking rain is gone. So you now understand your background. It depends on, like, I guess, the amount of details that you put inside of your thing. So it's always good when you're at your animatic stage, from what I've learned, is to put everything into different colors. That way you don't be blindsided. Of course, you can do like how the regular professionals in them do it, but they also do this as well, so it also helps, like changing up the colors, and it just helps you to see things a lot more clearer. You can see things a lot more clearer. You don't have to deal with any more bullshit, and it makes life so much easier if you do it like this. because then you don't have to worry about details. You don't have to worry about, because as long as you got them, like it's like a checkpoint in a way. It helps you to know where things are. If you don't understand where those things are, you're gonna get completely lost in the long run, regardless of an animatic or not. If you don't understand what you're putting there, you're completely lost, and eventually you'll give up. And for a guy who doesn't know how to really draw fucking cars well, I say that's a start. Okay, so I'm gonna now delete all this shit here. But it is very important. That's why I do my stuff like this. And I didn't draw a background because he's against a wall. So the wall is going to be a different color. And on top of that, he's going to be... there's going to be like a TV or a screen or probably just a picture, because this is supposed to be a very fast animation. But because of all the motion and stuff, it takes up a lot more time. The more motion you have inside of an animation, regardless of 3D or 2D, the longer it takes to make that animation. And sometimes, especially like in TV series and TV shows and stuff, this is why it takes so long for something to happen. And I really don't want to say crunch helps, but it does, because it helps makes things a lot quicker. But it's like but the work pays out in a way. It's like in a workout. It's like you work all your muscles to exhaustion, and then later down the road you'll see the effects of that workout. That's basically how I see crunch, but because you got dipshits and fucking ignorant motherfuckers inside of these companies and so forth, it makes things a lot more difficult. And it shouldn't. That's the problem where I have a problem with crunch. If you have jerks running the system and they're like whipping you, I can see that's a fucking problem. Look what I did, I fucked it up.
Halo Infinite.
And I can't even, so if I come up with a joke, right? Like this one, and it won't be funny anymore. It won't be funny anymore, because once you're like going through it over and over and over, you'll be like, haha, a little bit. And then over and over, then you're just not laughing at it. But as long as you know it can make you laugh, I guess, then you know it's actually a good part to put inside to make an animation out of. Sort of like how I said about the oh my god, you're white type, you're black type thing. If I made that into an animation, everybody else would love it, but I would probably hate it, because I've listened to the fucking thing almost 100 times. So it's no longer funny to me anymore. But as long as I know that the effort pays off, and I know, even though it's not funny to me anymore, I know it's going to be funny to a lot of other people, because those people did not see it. I saw it 1,000 times, but they didn't see it 1,000 times. So there's a difference.
Halo Infinite. And then
there's also another thing that you can do inside of Adobe Animate. Like, if you don't want to like go and do all of this, no, that's not a great way of saying it. Basically, if you want to do your line art, you can go down here to like this color brick, and mine's is set to 50, but default is set to, I think, maybe it is set to 50, 100, but I'm not sure. So in default it's probably set to 100, I'm not sure, but mine's is set to 50. So if you go that, you click that, turn the opacity down, you can now do this. And because I did that, now it's easier for me to like get the line art done. Because if I was to, because I used to what's the word I'm looking for? I used to do the line art on top of the pencil, but for example, let me just show you. I'm gonna do it inside of here. I'm not sure if I had a thicker one. I have to like reset this. Okay, so I was at 300. I always work at 200, even though that says 199. So I'm going in and I'm going to draw on this layer, right? I don't do this anymore, and I'll show you why. So, shit. So I'm going in and I am putting the work in, right? So I got my little Powerpuff Girl hand here, but as you can see, you got like this little stuff. Now this can get really frustrating, even though you can just like go there and just go here and boom. But it gets annoying because then you start contradicting yourself about, is that going to affect my work? And it doesn't. But for me, I just don't. And plus, if you wanted to, like, let's say, move this hand up, well, it's not like fully attached, but usually when something's really attached, the pencil, okay, so if I wanted to grab this whole thing, right, I can't do it because that is going to bring up the pencil tool strokes, and I don't want that at all. And it can get very frustrating over time. So, what is it? 4:49 p.m. Okay. So, basically, I don't do that. So I'm gonna undo all of this and just probably not make my Powerpuff Girl hand. But now, as you can see, because I drew on a, what the heck? I don't know what that is. I don't know. Wait. Oh, it was showing up like that because of the pencil lines. But as you can see now, I am no longer. So if I wanted to like copy paste this onto another frame, which I'll probably show in another stream when I'm ready to do inking, I don't have to worry about the sketch following it. I can't really work on that because I'm not really into the stage of doing this.
Halo Infinite, and then I'm playing Halo Infinite.
Yeah, so that's that thing. I got so much fucking work to do. Gotta work on the non-safe web project, and I gotta work on this.
Playing Halo Infinite.
Because these frames don't have details. This doesn't have any motion. Oh my god. My not safe for web stream, I'm gonna put on fucking Future Funk. I love Future Funk. Man.
Me and my friends had an awesome time playing.
Jeez, what the hell was that?
awesome. My friends had an awesome.
Select an arrow key.
Had an awesome time playing Halo.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to do all the lip sync, get all the timing and stuff right, and then I'll start working on the roughs and stuff. And when I usually do that, I just put on music, either like this or Future Funk, or I probably go and watch Netflix while doing this. I think it's like a lot better than working on. It's better than working. It's better than like just watching a TV show. I think working and trying to multitask if you can. It's a lot better, at least in my opinion. In my opinion, I think it helps me to like focus on my work, but also focus on whatever TV series I'm watching. But that's pretty much it. And to the future people who probably are going to be wondering what I'm listening to, they can go and check out this guy. If that shows up. I don't know why it doesn't OBS has this. Oh, now it shows up. It already showed up on my chat thing on OBS. Yeah, it's almost about that time for me to head off. Yeah, at this point, that's where the other stuff that I'm gonna put up. But I'm saving that for last. I'm doing all the animation stuff first, and then I'm gonna put all the what is it? The stuff I was just talking about with the Spartan being like, what the fuck with the with the update. And when I do my next stream, I'm gonna have my radiators on because it is cold as fuck, and I am not in the mood to be blowing my fucking nose and shit on stream. I'm not. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. I got this like rainbowish keyboard. Makes a lot of nice clicking sounds when touching it. And I gotta like put up what is it? My new PC case. And I'm thinking about just putting it in, because putting all the stuff inside the newer case, because the newer case has a vent in the front. The one I'm using right now doesn't. So a lot of heat is easily building up. As soon as I'm like touching it, like right now, it's like warm, but it can be a lot better with the other case. Problem is, I gotta find out a way on how to get those things that that's in the back of the motherboard where your screws are supposed to screw in. They don't come off, so I have to use some pliers and shit to get that out, and then attach those to the other one. I wouldn't really kill to go to Japan, but that shit is pretty dope though. But yeah, I'm really excited. I'm going to really try to make more edgier content, because I see that a lot of people actually like the black guy eating French fries and the Joe Biden thing. So that's like a complete fucking one-up. So it's like people want to see more edgier content, more sensitive shit. So yeah, let's keep it going. Let's bring Dr. Doom. Of course, I'm probably going to for my next avatar, I think I'm going to make him hooded with red eyes, because that's like who I am right now. I'm like the villain coming back on vengeance type shit. So yeah, it really feels good in a way, because I'm like a fucking outlaw. God. Makes really nice lines. If you turn it off, it doesn't really make nice lines. Probably because I'm just not used to working in it in a way like everybody else does. Unless I'm like working. This is just practice. I'm not gonna put it in. But yeah, I'm gonna bring back my animated vlogs. I know I said that like a dozen times, but I'm really hoping that I don't do the stupid shit that I was doing, just making people wait for me to like put shit in. Make actual freaking content for once. I'm really trying to find that feel for like 2015 again. That was like my booming year in a way. No, not 2015. It was 2016 up to 2017, and then shit just went off rails. Stopped uploading for months and shit. And I'm probably going to stream myself playing fucking Halo Infinite, because, or hell, I'll probably fucking stream myself playing fucking Call of Duty Vanguard. But I'm not doing no Battle Royale, because I hate Battle Royale with a passion. Maybe if I have friends, maybe, it's a maybe, I would probably do it. But since I don't really have friends right now, it's like, no. Probably Counter-Strike. I'm looking at the shit that I have on my desktop right now. Rise Republic was looking good, but that's complete shit. I heard that it's buggy, it's a mess, so it wouldn't really fly. Oh, it's like 5 o'clock. It's that time, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you tomorrow, if I do stream tomorrow, or whenever I stream next time. Alright? Bye-bye! I'm not sure how